Finding me proved no simple task, for having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld bosses, I'd disappeared. Yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts, a cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the help of our friends, Geralt managed to free me. Good thing, too, for indeed I knew what had happened to Ciri. Sadly, she was no longer in Novigrad. Pursued by bandits, then cornered by the Temple Guard, she had disappeared in a flash of light and a gust of heat. Where to? This I did not know.
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Think. Sewing up drowner victims can grow awfully tedious. Is it not better to nip the problem in the bud? I tried to get the Temple Guard to enter the sewers, alas, to no avail. So I took matters into my own hands.
At no charge? You damned idealists, ruining the market for us.
Is he serious, or was he being cynical? You never know with Geralt.
Hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
Alright, let's do some Igni.
Sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Troberet. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count.
Count, Doc.
Take the ladder. This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Pastodi. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
Okay. Alright, do you mind if I loot while I'm here? Okay, that's a woman. That is a witch hunter. So that's not who we're looking for. Let's check this door. Alright. Here's a dwarf.
Calluses on the fingers, sawdust in the beard, clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the knees at the sight of blood.
I wouldn't
Not a
think
bit.
so.
Start the autopsy.
Where?
Let's start with the head.
Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt, like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
Yuck. Alright, let's look at his eye sockets.
Those burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes. And some grey dust. Ash, it seems. Very fine.
Murderer gouged out his eyes, then put burning coals in the sockets.
So it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it happened.
Oh, jeez. That's horrible. Well, let's look in his mouth.
Let's examine the mouth. Burns, blisters.
Just like Priscilla's.
Okay, and his throat?
See this? Incision made into the voice box.
Indeed, so thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel.
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy, so the victim wouldn't die too soon.
Oh my god, who is this guy? Alright, let's look at his body.
Let's examine his torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
What do you make of that?
Let's examine the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out, wound cauterized.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
Oh, jeez. What's he digging in there for?
An egg from an amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
Well, that's
I
odd.
attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is our murderer's doing.
Why? All right, let's check the scar.
Look at the scar. Wounds long and thin, an incision. But the edges are ragged.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old injury, perhaps an accident in the workplace.
If you think so. What about his stomach?
Open the abdominal cavity.
Due warning, it will stink of rot.
Once fought a Zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue. In stronger proportions, it's more destructive than acid.
Yeah.
Explains why there's no smell of decay, and why his throat's scalded.
Formaldehyde. All right, let's look at something else. Let's take a look at his hands.
Look at his hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was tied up.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience.
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him.
All right, let's look at his legs.
See anything interesting on his legs?
His right foot. The ankle swollen, toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard. Right before he kicked the bucket.
Doesn't strike me as the right time for jokes.
Apologies. We surgeons, we've a different sensibility.
And a different sense of humor.
I actually know what that's like. I used to work in an ambulance, and your sense of humor changes to deal with the stress and cope with the brutality, the blood, all that kind of stuff. Let's look at his unmentionables.
His genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
We might as well see him anyway.
We'll see. Pull down his trousers and... shit.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages. No sign of diffusion.
Think there could be a connection?
Only as the killer's potential motivation.
All right, I guess I've seen enough.
All right. Think I know enough.
Enlighten me, please, because I've still no notion what this is about. What the motive might have been.
All right. This was a ritual murder. This was punishment. No motive. Murderer's mad. Well, he probably is. Punishment?
Sure of one thing. This was punishment.
Even the witch hunters don't engage in this kind of torture. What sin could possibly merit it?
Only the murderer knows that. And it's the key to finding him. Or her. It's a lead worth following. Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer. And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted. Drag others into trouble in the process. Who is this?
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Very well, speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come by for an inspection. He'll be here shortly.
Oh, geez. Maybe we should just leave. Take it you two know each other?
You old friends?
Hubert taught me the rudiments of medicine. Long ago.
And not very well. You've still not mastered certain basic principles. For example, that a doctor's role is to treat the ill, not save the world.
You've not changed a bit.
A compliment?
No, a statement of fact. 30 years, and you've not changed a bit.
Okay, the woodcarver's body.
Woodcarver's body. Where was it found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the market square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. That poor Trebirates was attacked there. City's abuzz about it. But the woodcarver, Eustace the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner near... Oh, greetings, your reverence.
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in, under any circumstances.
You did, but they're friends of the deceased. Here to collect the body.
Out of the question. Show them out at once.
As your reverence wishes. Gentlemen, follow me. You shall leave via another route.
I wonder why he did that.
Why do you cover for us?
I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. But you didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case, I will let you know.
That's decent of him.
Thank you.
All right. Who is that guy?
Nathaniel. Who is he?
A scoundrel. A rogue. Like every man who wears the robes of the eternal fire.
Most are scoundrels before they ever put on the robes.
True in his case as well. Before he donned the frock, Nathaniel was a torturer. Delighted especially in torturing women. Later, Hierarch Hemmelfart appointed him to oversee the morgue. He deals with the temple guard, supervises cremations, conducts funeral masses in the temple on the Isle, and so forth.
Dream job.
Yeah. You could have told me that you knew the coroner.
Might have told me you know the coroner. We could have skipped the trip through the sewers.
I know him, thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
All right, fine.
Don't aim to press you.
Thank you. I've nothing to hide. It's just an old wound, unhealed as yet. What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla was attacked. Got work to do.
As do I. At the hospital. I must return there. But I shall keep my fingers crossed.
And I'll keep my eye on you.
Just one or both eyes? They never specify, do they? All right, let's get out of here. Oh, am I supposed to go a different way? All righty then. Let's see, where do we need to go? We got some inspecting to do, evidently. Some detective work. Time to be Sherlock Holmes. What is this? Carnal sins. All right, so we're real close to something. Oh my God!
Can't go out in the streets no more.
What is this?
Fall afoul of the king of beggars, and you'll get no mercy no matter who you are.
Are we supposed to talk to somebody? This is a mess.
Greetings, Haggard.
There's Eustace. He's the corpse taker.
You Eustace, the corpse collector?
Aye? How'd you know?
Fourth sense, I think it is. You bring Fabian Meyer's body to the morgue?
Fabian. Oh, yeah, I remember. No ice, no art, one of them, right? No purse neither, as I recall.
One of them? So there have been other bodies like that?
Sure have. Beggars, street urchins, and street walkers. One went so portly, I had to cut her into pieces to fit her in me wheelbarrow. Slippery sow, they called her, on account of her.
Yeah,
Some
we don't need
things
to
are
know.
best left unsaid. What happened to the pieces?
What do you mean? Reverend Nathaniel ordered them burned. Every last one. Oh, shame that was.
Shame? Why? Actually, never mind. Another thing that's best left unsaid.
Yeah, you're a sick man, I think. Did you search him? Because you mentioned something about he didn't have a wallet.
You search Fabian's body?
Well, I cast an eye in his pockets, made sure nothing went to waste.
I call a spade a spade. You rob corpses.
And I call a prick a prick. It's none of your fucking concern. What, you a tax collector? Piss off, mutant.
People are stupid. He's got 2 swords on his back.
Talk. What did you find on him?
I as you wish. Triflings, baubles, glass-beaded ring, handful of coins, and a letter. Look, vellum, quality parchment that. I'll wipe off the writing and sell it as new.
That's human skin. Priscilla. Next victim's name. If you'd given this to the right person, she might not have been hurt.
What the fuck do I care what happens to some Priscilla? We short of wenches in this town.
Get out of my sight. Now.
I should have hit him, but it's not gonna change who he is.
I saw it. Monsters must have run him down. The swarms in the city now.
All right, so let's see which one's closer. Let's go to this one, I guess.
When suddenly up he pops and heals me. Profitable case of leprosy 1 minute, next thing I know I'm paying.
All right, so what is this? Can we get in? Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Anyone home?
Begone, or I'll sick me hounds on ye. Molly, Striga, come!
Relax. I'm here about Fabian Meyer, looking for his killer.
That's altogether different. Sit, you stupid much, lie down. Come on in. Slowly now, lest they bite you.
All right, charming creatures.
Charming as beasts go.
You daft. Even I'm scared of them. But better barking dog than an evil man at your door.
Got someone particular in mind?
Sure as shite. Bugger who did Fabian in. Soon as they'd hauled his corpse off, I run to a mate who raises fighting dogs. Bought these 2 mutts. Cost me a chunk of change. But I sleep sound at least.
So you're scared, huh?
So who might you be?
The Stiff's brother. Gus is the name. We ran a workshop together. Meyer and Meyer.
What'll it be now? Just Meyer?
Name it. I'll be closing it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. Be near my family, or what's left of it. So, what do you want to know? What can I tell you about Fabian?
All right. Do you know much about the murder?
Tell me what you know about the murder, in order, in detail.
'Twas like this. Had some work in Oxenford, and I was coming home. Saw a plume of smoke rising over the city. Thought to myself, blast it, gonna miss him burn another hag. But the smoke wasn't coming from Hierarch Square. It was coming from here. See the soot stains? That's where they burned our sculptures. Folk gathered round the blaze and found Fabian here beside it. They'd already loaded him on the cart by the time I arrived.
Talk to your neighbors. They see anything suspicious beforehand? Hear anything?
Claimed not to. But even if they had, they'd not have helped. In Novigrad, folk give bleeding orphans in the street a wide berth so as not to stain their poor lanes. What do they care about some dwarf?
Yep, that's what people are like. So, did your brother have any enemies?
Your brother have any enemies? Anyone dislike him? Threaten him, maybe?
'Twas Fabian who threatened this one last. Oh, you were a good dwarf, craftsman like no other. But you were an incorrigible whoremonger as well. Whenever we put a bit of coin aside, I'd say, let's buy some tools, quality timber. No, he grabbed the purse and head out whoring. Took to following one in particular. He'd say, "'Tis all your fault, dirty bitch, human dish rag," and other obscenities. Don't rightly know what that was about. Maybe he was in love with her.
Well,
know where I can find her? This dish rag?
City cemetery. She died a few days back, quietly in her sleep. Her pont said a fever took her.
Okay. Alright, I guess that's it. Let's see if I can get out from these dogs. God, they're nasty looking.
Fine. We've talked enough. Need to look around.
Be my guest. Just beware of the dogs.
No kidding. I might have to kill them if that's okay. Alright, let's, holy crap, there's a lot of blood. Well, let's take a look at this.
Statues of the old gods. Nothing but women. Shapely ones.
That's odd.
Murderer dragged something heavy. Dragged something across the floor. Statues. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
Okay.
Bloodstains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
Alright, so something happened. It gave us different information all at once, and I don't know if I heard it right. They dragged something from in here?
Mind if I go inside the workshop?
I've not even peeked inside since they found Fabian. But I'll open it for you if you want.
Okay, there's a note over there. Let's actually go look at the note first, and then we'll go inside. Concerned Citizen Sermon. Oh, that sounds familiar. Remember, good people, that fire can be both a blessing and a curse. Fire can warm with its flames. Fire can prepare our nourishment. Fire can drive off the horrors of the dark. Yet fire can also scorch, burn, and incinerate. That is why we must live in harmony with eternal fire and its commandments. Whoever fails to heed its lessons, whoever lives in ignorance of it, whoever mocks it, the same shall lose his life in its flames. Take my counsel to heart, good people, or you will reap the consequences of your deeds. Concerned Citizen. These letters are strewn all over the place on the ground when you walk around town. Look out, dwarf! Alright, let's,
More bloodstains, but not near enough to say he bled to death. Unless somebody got rid of the blood. Left a few stains behind.
Well, why would they do that? How could they do that? Alright, there's something here.
Eyes. Humanoid. Completely rotten.
Oh, that's kind of odd.
Furniture got knocked over. This looks like it was kicked.
Oh, remember he had a bruised leg, like he'd kicked something. Was that the chair he was tortured in? I'll bet that's the chair he was tortured in. Oh, what's this over here? Oh, what the hell is this?
Formaldehyde. Doubt Fabian used it. Nothing here.
Alright, I'm not stealing anything from this guy, so I guess we're done here. Let me make sure there's nothing I missed. Alright, we're done here.
Oi, Witcher! Coroner wants to see you. Been another victim.
Oh,
Told me
great.
to say the main door will be open for you. You're to come as soon as you can.
Oh, great. Alright, another victim. Well, where are we supposed to be going now? Because I didn't get a chance to look at this. That's the coroner place up there, isn't it? Okay, so let's see. It's supposed to be to the right.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
What the hell was Priscilla doing down here anyway?
A mind's like water. Never know when you're done.
Run on like that, and you'll be rotting in the clink before the other half passes.
Alright, so this is where we need to go. Get out of the way.
Human ancestry, traceable from
Hard-finding work here,
Not a drop of it on the blood. Sure about that. Here's in the shade.
Look out, shady individual. I'm coming through. Alright, so what the hell was she doing back here? Whistling Wendy? Who's whistling Wendy?
A brazier. This time of year?
Grab him! Sis. That him?
How am I to know? Watch him, see what he does.
Human. Priscilla's.
What do they think? I'm the guy? Oh, that's another one of those sermon things.
Son of a whore.
Take him from the back! Eye for an eye!
What the hell are you talking about? Do they think I'm the one? They think I'm the killer. What's he doing? Here, take this, sucker.
No choice.
Think you got me too, huh? Up your ass, deviant! Hoes can fight back!
Calm down, I'm not gonna hurt you. What are you doing here?
Getting vengeance. Well, why are you staring? Have you not heard killers always return to the scene of their crime? Me and my brothers are waiting here to give him a warm welcome. For Priscilla. Almost did her in, the whole son.
I know. Here to look for clues and find anyone who might know something.
Fear I can't help you much. But I can tell you what I know.
Well, do so then. You and Priscilla friends?
You and Priscilla friends?
Friends? Nah. But she saw more than a stupid whore in me. Treated me with respect. It mattered. I was looking to give up whoring. Pick up a decent trade. But none would take me. Not as a washerwoman, nor a servant, nor a cook. Felt like a leper, I did. But Priscilla, she was different. Agreed to put me in her play, you see. Lots of the other actors, they were afraid on account of her jesting about the eternal fire. Whistling Wendy on stage, can you imagine it? Well, dream's gone now. I'm back to working street corners.
Sorry to hear that.
You could do worse as work goes. Or so I tell myself.
She wasn't the only victim, though.
Priscilla wasn't the sole victim. You aware of that?
Oh, dearie. Of course I was. This didn't start yesterday. Others have died like this before. Beggars, street girls, orphans. But who'd have a drama concern about them? Human rubbish. It's what the guards call us.
Recall any names?
They didn't have proper ones. Baldy, curly, buns. That's what folk called them. No friends, no families. Their bodies were burned long ago.
All right.
Take care now. I gotta look around some more. Appreciate it if you didn't disturb me.
Naturally. We'll stand aside, behave. But do tell us if you find anything else here.
You could have asked me in the first place. I wouldn't have had to beat your brothers up. Okay, I missed something. The formaldehyde. I think it is. That's right here. How come I can't see it? There.
I know that smell. Formaldehyde.
Alright, well, I think I've seen everything except for... I've already looked at this. Why does it keep showing it to me?
Man's footprint.
Oh.
The murderer's, maybe. Weight on his heel. Took a step back.
What does that mean? Alright, well, we gotta go see the coroner.
Lay me down with a barrel of beer and a cup.
What was it happened to Faltus again? How go with this thing?
Well, I can boss you around, eh?
Whoop, wrong way. Look, there's another one of those, yeah, concerned citizen. This guy's the creep, I'll bet. That ain't it. We'll go this way?
Got my eye on you.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Welcome,
Keep your eye
Master
on me.
Witcher.
Alright, where's the coroner at? Through here?
Geralt, right? I'm glad you're here. Held off on the autopsy till you arrived.
Nice of you, especially given you didn't seem pleased about my previous visit.
Because you came unannounced and in unfortunate company. I also had Reverend Nathaniel to contend with.
Well, that's true.
Our spiritual caretaker has left the city on some important matter. And I know who you are, what drives you. I'm more than happy to aid your investigation.
All right. He was pretty decent the last time. You and Nathaniel don't get along? I couldn't imagine anybody getting along with that creep.
Not fond of Nathaniel?
Very few people are. He's cruel and capricious. He stormed in here once, grabbed a scalpel I was sterilizing over a burner, sliced my back with it to the bone, because I had forgotten to lock the storeroom. Hard to be fond of someone like that, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, how come you don't wait till he's sleeping and slit his throat?
Who's the victim this time?
Joris Aquinas, a lecturer in theology at Oxenfurt Academy. Found this morning at his home on a catafalque made of his books.
Any titles in particular?
It seems all the tomes dealt with the eternal fire. Treatises critical of the faith's doctrines.
Yeah, mortal sin in Novigrad.
All right. What's the deal with you and the doctor?
By the way, you and von Gratz don't exactly get along. Why is that?
I had him sent to prison. You see, Joachim led the student protests in 1242, a senseless and brutal revolt. People were dying, Witcher. Those who rejected liberty, equality, and fraternity would be found in the gutter come morning. Their throats slit from ear to ear with surgical precision. Joachim had been my favorite student, but alas, I had to do something. So I reported him. Then I left the university and found work in the morgue, where none care about my past. Whereas Joachim, oh, fate's ironies. Years later, he was appointed head of the very ward I had founded.
Interesting. Yeah, you look younger than he is.
How old's von Gratz? 50? 60?
53, I believe. Why do you ask?
You look a little young to have been his teacher.
Not surprising. For years, I've lived in the cold and dark, breathing the vapors of embalming fluids. In short, working with corpses extends one's life. Amusing, is it not?
Does it really work that way? Come on. All right, let's start the autopsy.
Let's start.
Gladly. The wounds conform to the killer's modus operandi. The victim was bound and forced to drink formaldehyde. Next, the killer removed the eyes, placed burning coals in the sockets, then opened the rib cage and... What's this? A parchment. Made of human skin.
A message from the murderer. The name of his next victim. Patricia Vegelbud.
Do you know her?
Oh, yes I do.
Yes. Even went to her estate once with... Well, gotta find her, now.
With Triss. Alright, so we gotta get there in a hurry.
Till next time, Master.
Oh, come on, Geralt. What the hell? Okay, first of all, we gotta get there in a hurry. Let's find a signpost. Where's the closest one? Back there? Right there. Let's get to that one. The way things are going, I don't know. This guy's been one step ahead the whole time.
Let's drink for its nearly night.
Wait a minute. I gotta go this other way. I was not paying attention. We're looking for the signpost, not the next destination. So...
But you gotta take risks to not get... Ow!
Let's see. This way? No, not that way. I'm kind of lost, really.
I like rain. Keeps the roads in.
Here we go. Alright, should be a signpost here. Alright, let's get out there as fast as we can. I hope they let me in.
What do you want?
Need to talk to Patricia Vegelbud.
You think any bum off the street can...
Her life's in danger. Let me in or have her blood on your hands.
If you thought this up, and I'll let you in, I'll throw my arse out the door.
Always thought a guard was supposed to protect his charge, not his ass.
So be it. I'll take you to Lady Vegelbud. Just no trickery. Understand?
So if this woman's in danger, and she's got the... How's the guy get in?
Oh, Geralt, what a pleasant surprise.
Not pleasant at all. I gotta see your mother. Her life's in danger.
In danger? Come now. I saw Mother this morning. She seemed sad, true, but in perfect health.
I'm hunting a serial killer, and I've got reason to believe your mother will be his next victim.
Why, even if it's true, our guards...
He's exceptionally cruel when he kills, tortures his victims, cuts out their hearts. So let's see how she is, just in case.
That's kind of
I
cruel.
find this all very hard to believe, but you appear to be quite serious.
Yeah, you're wasting
Please,
time.
Follow me.
A fire fit for Bellatane, except it's the wrong time of year.
I mentioned Mother seemed sad. Do you remember?
Yes.
In fact, she's in the midst of a crisis of faith. A rather serious one. We'd been to Novigrad. Mother had seen the pyres in Hierarch Square, uttered not a word on our way home. She had all the holy books, insignias, reliquaries gathered, taken outside and burnt. Then she locked herself in her room.
We need to hurry.
Oh, now we know why she's a victim. She's rebelling against the people that are burning everybody. The eternal fire, is that what they call themselves? Alright, we need to hustle it up.
Hear that? Calm and quiet. All seems to be in order.
We should go in, just to be sure.
You're relentless, aren't you? Fine. But wait here, please. Mother's certainly not in the mood for guests.
How do you know? You don't even know. Yeah, that's what I thought. We're too late.
He ran out the other door! Catch him!
Which way did he go? Come on, Geralt. Move it, move it.
What now?
Where did he go? Oh, man. All right.
Spread out! Murderer's still here!
Hey, I'm chasing the guy. What the hell's wrong with you? All right, come on, guys. They just let him get away.
Halt! For I put a bolt between your eyes!
They just helped him get away.
Listen, you got the wrong guy.
Save your trickery, taking you to the heiress.
Well, killer's already escaped. Lead the way, hero.
We got him, Lady Ingrid. Wasn't easy, but...
Lower that crossbow before you hurt yourself. This man is innocent.
Forgive me. I saw him running. Thought it was the killer fleeing.
I was chasing him, and I'd have caught him if you hadn't gotten in my way.
Out of my sight, at once! Mother! Why did he do this to her? Why?
Because she blasphemed the eternal fire.
Because she blasphemed the eternal fire. Only thing that ties her to the other victims. Ingrid, I know this is a hard time for you, but usually the killer leaves a note on the body. A note indicating his next victim. May I?
Very well. But you should be on your own. I do not wish to see her in this state.
I don't blame
you. I do
you.
not wish to remember her like that. And let her be the last victim. Please.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I'm not looking forward to it myself.
Bruises, broken fingernails. She defended herself. Must be why it took him longer, and why he almost got caught. Here it is. Sweet Nettie, crippled Kate's. Growing bolder, not just the name but the place too. Won't get away this time.
Alright, well, we don't really need that. It's the same thing, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Let's just take a quick Witcher look. I don't know. Do we have to really look any further? We got what we needed.
Same wounds as the previous victims. Examination would be a waste of time. Gotta get to crippled Kate's, fast.
Right. We're out of here. Gosh, Ingrid, so sorry. I gotta go. Sorry. I don't know if we've got time for... I hope we do. We're hot on his trail, that's for sure. Alright, where's that signpost? We need the signpost. We're in a hurry. Get out of our way, you stupid guards. You did absolutely nothing. All these guards, how'd that guy get in? Seriously. Alright, we gotta go here. And what's the quickest way to get there? Oh, boy. Actually, this one, I think. Alright, let's get going. Look out, man on a mission. Get out of the way. Move it, move it. Killer to catch. God, not be late. Don't be late this time. Is this the place? Here?
Ow!
Sorry. Look out. Get out of the way.
It's a washout.
It's locked. This isn't it. Darn it. Get out of my way. Oh, this guy won't let me out. Alright, how do I get in? Here?
Sweet Nettie, where is she?
Upstairs. But she's with a very important client. Do not disturb them.
Bullshit.
See it in your face. You'll look fucking amazing on top of me.
So, what's it gonna be?
Okay, this isn't it.
Harold, positively divine.
Alright, what's going on? Upstairs some more?
You make a splendid mama.
Oh, it's him.
Bitch, not a soul.
You, though? Whole town will hear you in a minute.
It's that
Yet
guy,
again, you
Nathaniel.
disturbed me, and I so dislike being disturbed. I was to play with sweet Nettie, render her not so sweet, but I shall see to you first.
Try it, you bastard.
Yeah, I want to do this. There. Lost your head there, didn't you?
Free now.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. If not for you,
did everything, and I said, for the right price, of course. And then he smiled. Oh, God, it gave me the shivers. And then he hit me so hard I passed out. I was bound when I came to, and he was hitting the poker in the fire.
Calm down. He won't hurt you anymore. He won't hurt anyone.
Well, that's for sure. All right. Let's see if he's dead. Can we loot the guy? No, he's gone. Where'd his head go? All right, I guess we're out of here. We need to go back and see how Priscilla's doing. How do I get out of here? Wait a minute. How do I get in here? Is that the door? All right, we're gonna go back and see Priscilla, but that's a story for another day. So I'll see you there.